Good weekend spent driving the GTO around and wake up to this. Not exactly sure what happened. Don't know if somebody broke it or what happened, but I'm gonna have to get that replaced. Got the driver's side glass for my GTO. Get ready to pop the box open. Welcome back to my channel. Well, in this video you see that obviously the window in the GTO is bust. Don't know how it got bust, and I'm still trying to figure it out, but I got the glass, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the glass in there tonight. Other than that, I tried to look it up on YouTube, and there's very few videos of taking the actual door panel off of a GTO, and there's no videos of replacing the window in a GTO. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and record this process to at least have one video out there on YouTube that shows you how to replace a window inside of the door on a 2004 to 2006 GTO. So that's what I'm gonna do today. You see I got the GTO here in the garage, and we're gonna get started. And as you've seen before the introduction, you saw I did order the glass. I got the glass, opened up the box, saw that it was in there and it wasn't broken. So I'm just going to pick up now, and I'm going to start taking the door panel off. And just to give you a little warning, I've never taken a door panel off before, and again, there's very few videos on YouTube that show you how to do it. So it may not go as smooth as I would like the very first time, so just bear with me. But we're going to get the door panel off, I'm going to get the window in there, and we're going to get it replaced. So let's go ahead and walk over to the car. Let me show you what I've done. Alright, so basically I just taped up the window just to keep it from falling out. I want it to stay into one piece, and I've also taped up the inside of it. Got some Gorilla Tape on there, and in the spots that you see is clear, I ran out of Gorilla Tape, so I actually used clear tape over it. So the whole inside is pretty much taped up to keep it from breaking out as well. So let's go ahead and get started on this. The tools that you need are, I have a little pick, another straight pick, Phillips screwdriver or a cross point, a stubby Phillips screwdriver cross point, and a flathead screwdriver. So that's the tools that you need. So I'm just like I said, I'm going to time lapse it, and I'll stop it when I come up with something that I think I want to mention to you. Okay, I'm probably going to time lapse this whole thing, so I'm just going to show you what I have to do. You have a screw right here. This is the outside of the door. You got a screw right here. Up under here, you got a screw right there, screw right there, a screw right there. You got a screw in this corner right there, and a screw right there. You also have some screws up under here that I think you have to take off. That one, and that one. So I think you have to take those off as well. And then you have to take a pick or a flathead screwdriver and put up on the bottom of this to take that off. And you also have to take the door latch off right here just pop this little piece out the center, and it's a screw in there. You take that out, pull the handle completely off, and you have to take that off, and you should be able to lift it up from there. So I'm going to time lapse it, but if I come up with something that I need to show y'all, I'll actually stop the time lapse and start this. Okay, there was a little hook that goes around here, and you have to disconnect it from the hook. That's what I just did. Okay, in that corner up there, something is sticking. Every time I move it a lot, it's starting to crack the glass. I hear the glass moving around, so I'm trying my best not to break the glass. So that's why I'm being careful. Okay, I got the whole door panel off now. I had to take off the mirror button right there and the wires that goes down to the light on the door. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this plastic, and I'm not going to break it because I want to put it back on there. So I'm going to carefully remove this plastic, and then I'll come back to the video. Alright, so these just slide right out of the track, and this part here is on the window, so okay, there's this piece here. Let me try to focus it. This piece here is on the window already, so I'm gonna have to take this off, and the other end of the window is behind here, so I'm gonna have to take this off. So that's what I'm about to do now. Okay, wasn't much that held that piece in there that you saw me pull off. Just had to pop this little pin out right here and pull that off from there, and take the little, there's a little star Torx screw that goes in there, and that's a stop for when it comes up. I just had to take that out. So now I just got to work on the front. So I'm going to start off with taking the mirror off, taking this out, that screw out, and there's some Torx screws right here. 2 bolts and a Torx screw. So I'm going to start with the 2 big bolts. 3 Torx screws. Other ones are Torx T20. Alright, just to get you a better look, that tab there and that tab there have to go in these 2 spots on the window, and they have to go in from the sides. Okay, finally got the window in, and what we had to do to line those up is, first thing, you have to have 2 people. So I called my brother, and he just came over just now, and what we end up doing is, let me show you. Alright, those tabs that I told you about earlier, these tabs like this, we end up having to take them off of this bar and put the tabs inside of these tracks, and then take some pliers and squeeze it back onto the tabs once the window is already in there. That's the only way to get it. So I got it in there now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting everything else back together. The only thing I would say to do is make sure you got your door panel on real good before you put this piece, because I end up breaking this piece off because I didn't have it all the way down, and it's only held on by a little clip right there, plastic clip, so it's easy to break. Alright, so now that the window is done, let's get this cold start. I'm gonna back it out of the garage and then I'll close the video out. Okay, got the window in. As you can see, I struggled a little bit just because there wasn't any videos telling me exactly how to do it, so I kind of had to figure it out on my own as I was going, so which led to it taking a lot longer. But hopefully this never happened again and I don't have to replace it. But this video is out there, so if you ever have to replace the glass in your GTO, you can reference this video. Just like I said before, the only thing that was holding me up was the little white tabs. You have to take the tabs off of the window regulator arms and slide them into the window slots before you can connect them, and then squeeze them back on there once you got them on there. That's the only thing that held me up. So other than that, it was pretty straightforward. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to know when I drop videos. I drop videos every Sunday at noon, but I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on right now, so I may drop an additional video before Sunday. I'm still trying to figure that out right now. But that's why you want to click that notification bell to know when I drop these videos. And until then, I'll see you in the next video.